ہوتا. تو ہر سلسلے کا اپنا اپنا ایک مزاج ہوتا ہے.
بہرحال اب نظام آئیں گے تو انگریزی میں بھی کر دیں گے بات کو. ویسے ان کو تو الحمدللہ اندازہ ہے ان باتوں کا. تو ہر سلسلے میں کیونکہ دل سے دل پہ تربیت ہوتی ہے، اس لیے شیخ کے مزاج سے سیکھنے والوں کا مزاج ملنا بہت ضروری ہوتا ہے. اور اگر شروع میں نہ بھی ملتا ہو تو بیعت ہونے کے کچھ عرصے بعد ملنا شروع ہو جاتا ہے، اللہ کی طرف سے یہ بات ہو جاتی ہے. لیکن سیکھنے کے لیے اور تربیت کے لیے مزاج کا مناسبت کا ہونا بہت ضروری ہے. اگر میں کسی کی مجلس میں بیٹھوں، اپنے شیخ کی مجلس میں بیٹھوں، اور ایک تو شروع کی نفسانیت ہوتی ہے کہ بھائی مجھے ان کی بات سمجھ نہیں آ رہی، لیکن ایک اس وقت تو اپنے آپ کو نفس کو تھوڑا سا مارنا پڑتا ہے، بات کو سمجھنا پڑتا ہے. لیکن اگر کچھ ایک عرصہ گزر جائے طویل، 1 سال تک کہتے ہیں مشائخ کہ تمیز سے ان کی بات سن کے چلتا رہے انسان، اور پھر بھی دل نہ ملے، دل ان کی بات کا اثر قبول نہ کر رہا ہو، تو پھر بہتر یہ ہوتا ہے کہ انسان کہیں اور کسی اور کو شیخ کو بنا لے تاکہ وہاں سے فائدہ ہو. تو فائدے کے لیے، فائدہ اٹھانے کے لیے، فائدہ حاصل ہونے کے لیے مزاج کا ملنا بہت ضروری ہوتا ہے. اگر مزاج نہ ملے تو پھر شیخ کا بھی بہت ضائع ہوتا ہے اور مرید کا بھی بہت ضائع ہوتا ہے. اس لیے مزاج ملنا بہت ضروری ہے. اور یہ خانقاہی اجتماع جو ہے، جو یہاں پہ ہو رہا ہے، اس کا ایک بڑا مقصد آپ حضرات کو جو مجھ سے بیعت ہیں اور جو مجھ سے قریب ہیں بیعت نہیں ہیں، ان کو یہ بتانا بھی تھا کہ ہمارے مزاج میں، ہمارے حضرت کے مزاج میں، اور ہمارے اوپر جو اور دیگر اکابرین ہیں ان سب کے مزاج میں خشکی نہیں ہے. جس سے مراد یہ کہ ہمارے یہاں مختصر معمولات بتائے جاتے ہیں کہ یہ کرنا ہے، یہ تسبیحات کرنی ہے، ظاہر فرائض اور واجبات تو کرنے ہی ہوتے ہیں. اس کے علاوہ حضرت حکیم الامت مولانا شیخ صاحب تھانوی رحمۃ اللہ علیہ کے یہاں اس کو کہا جاتا ہے شاہی سلوک. سو ناؤ آئی ول اسٹارٹ ان انگلش انشاءاللہ ایز ویل. That one of the biggest reasons of gathering, whoever comes, I don't care about the count, but whatever people are connected with me, they were my first goal, they are my first goal. And then others who are close to me, close friends who sit in the Majlis and who pray behind me, anyone. One key reason to gather us here was to show you this side of the silsila, which is that the way our mashayikh teach us, they tell us that they give one basic maamulat, certain tasbihat, faraiz, wajibat everybody has to do, and then Hakim Ulumad Marshal Sathani Rahmatullahi alayhi has called it Shahi Suluk. Shahi Suluk means the suluk or this way of training of the kings, that you live like a king, which is that you do everything that is permissible. Whatever you like to do, as long as it is permissible, you eat, you sleep well, you go to trips, you do entertainment, all of that. You spend time with your family, you spend time with your friends, you go out to gatherings, all of that is halal and permissible and is allowed and is according to the mizaj or the attitude of our silsila as well. Only Hazrat says that do everything except just stay away from forbidden. سب کچھ کرو، خوب کھاؤ، خوب پیو، خوب گھلو ملو، سب کچھ کرو، بس حرام کے قریب مت جاؤ، بس ممنوع باتوں کی طرف مت جاؤ. And this is proven from the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam as well. Stay away from the sins, you will become a very pious worshipping person. Stay away from the sins, you will become a very pious person, a very prayerful person, somebody who worships a lot. So this is the mizaj of our silsila, and one of the reasons why I gathered all of us here, one of the reasons was to show us this side of the mizaj or the attitude of the silsila as well. So inshallah we'll be here for 2 full days, and inshallah Monday we have to leave. But it is very important that we keep in mind the basic purpose of this gathering. The basic purpose of this gathering, that why are we here? Otherwise, the money that we are spending, the time that we are spending, the time that we are taking of someone else, all of that will go down the drain if the purpose is not served. So therefore, inshallah, these are the points of us coming together. The whole day is free. These are the points of us coming together. For Farz Namaz, if you are here, if you are at the property, we'll come together in this room for Farz Namaz. After Fajr, there will be some reading. It will not actually be proper reading. It will be some narration of some event or some happening or some instructional story. I don't believe in reading books. I believe in interacting more. So I will read it. Inshallah, I'll work hard to memorize that story first, and then inshallah narrate it to you as best as I can. And then after Asr tomorrow and after Asr on Sunday, inshallah, we'll gather here. After Asr, we'll have Majlis and we'll have tea at the same time. And then inshallah, these are the points of coming together. Apart from that, you are free. If you want to go to the lake, enjoy the lake, enjoy the lake. There's a pontoon, enjoy the pontoon. We'll have kayaks tomorrow, inshallah, enjoy the kayaks. If you want to go, there's state parks close by, there's boat rides and stuff. I shared those activities on the group. So whatever you want to do it. It's totally free time. You are on your own. The mizaj of our Hazrat is that the Khanqahi that he's building, his dream is that it should have individual rooms for every family. So people should come as family with their wives, and when there is a collective some bayan or majlis, they will come to the masjid, they will listen to that, they will pray, and then rest of the time, if they want, they will spend with their families. Some people don't want to spend time with their families. Actually, when we were doing this mashwara, somebody said that my interest will be that they will be on their own, I'll be on my own. But anyway, the mizaj of our Hazrat is that people should be with their family. In fact, especially those people who, because some of you are going through that stage, some of you have gone through this stage, inshallah, some of you will go through that stage very soon, inshallah. One advice from our Hazrat is that as soon as you get married, for the first 2 or 3 years, be with your wife all the time. Don't let them go to Pakistan. If they go to Pakistan, you go to Pakistan with them. Don't spend any night separate. Keep them with you with a lot of love. The first 2 or 3 years, they are the very important ones. Once those pass by successfully with love and you come close to each other, then the rest of the life will be set. Also, the recommendation is, you are my friends from India, and I don't know how you do that, but you send away your wives for 2 to 3 months. Absolutely prohibited. Absolutely prohibited. The max that our Hazrat allows is max for a month. That's it. Then after a month, either you go to India and join them, stay there a month, and then come back if she wants to go for 3 months. But don't let there be distances. So we did not really understand it, and we still don't understand it. We are learning the wisdom behind it every single passing day. But family life is very important these days. Family life is very important these days. It cannot be said, it cannot be emphasized enough how important is family life these days. There is so many trials and tribulations outside, so much fitna outside. The closer a man and woman are to each other, the better. This is our protection, this is our security from outside. I really don't want to do a long bayan here, but just these basic things. When you are in your room, keep the door closed. This is actually something that our mashayikh have written for joint family systems as well. That when there is a bigger family where there is maharim and non-maharim, then women should have a private space where they can keep their room door closed and have a private space, and they are recommended to keep it that way. And similarly, inshallah, because on one of the floors there's families, so only Nizam is allowed to go through this door and children, because his family is behind this door and this connects to upstairs, and because we can eat tea and food. So you are allowed, but others, inshallah, use that outside entrance, and you know how to get, inshallah. If you don't know, 1 or 2 times you'll get lost, and then you'll get it, inshallah. And also, when you are in your room, men or women, keep the door closed. When men have to relax, this is the place to relax. We have couches here, we have sitting place here. Sit here and relax. If it's hot outside, this is our sitting area, this is our prayer area, this is our namaz area. Rest of the house pretty much belongs to sisters. We can go to our rooms, but that is it, inshallah. Pontoon is here only for tomorrow. Tomorrow before dusk it has to go back. Sunday we will not have the pontoon, so use it as much as you want. Like, you want to take it with your family, go with your family. You want to take a group of men or if we feel confident enough, we can send sisters too. But maybe if we know swimming, if some of us know good swimming, so inshallah. So these things again, keep in mind that inshallah we have to connect and understand as we grow inshallah in our relationship. We have to understand the mizaj, we have to understand the attitude and the approach of our mashayikh. Once our frequency matches, then the curve of benefit goes like this. Otherwise it's not, when there's no heartfelt connection, then there's minimal benefit. But when we have a heartfelt connection with our shaykh and with the silsila, we understand it, then it goes, the benefit starts increasing multiple fold exponentially. And inshallah, just these few basic things to keep in mind. The other thing that I should revise is that our Allah also does not want to put us into burdens and into hardships. Our Allah also wants us to live a life of happiness. Hakim Muhammad has written that love rarely comes with hardship. Rarely. Generally, often, the general rule is that you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by thinking about the mercies, the things that, the bounties that Allah has done to you. So we are enjoying the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are enjoying ourselves, we are doing our recreation and everything, we are resetting our, whatever we are going through, and inshallah through this also we enjoy and we give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Out of the million and more than millions of ways to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the easiest two are giving thanks and doing istighfar. Whatever we do wrong, we do istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whenever we feel bounty, we consciously think about the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We'll have a very strong connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We'll have a strong heartfelt connection of love with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the way to get love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Think about the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم إنا نسألك حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقرب إلى حبك وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.